Namanda, 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 Namanda. Good morning, everyone. Nice to have everyone here and there joining us for this service this morning. It's been very colorful the whole month to go about doing what we need to do, running through town or across town, seeing all the different colors of the flowers that are coming up and announcing the change of the seasons, and it's always fresh and beautiful in April. I'd like to introduce you to our chairpersons for today's service. Serving as our chairpersons for today, we have Mama Bunny and Mama Giraffe. At first, it was going to be just Mama Bunny, and she started to feel a little bit hesitant and scared to do this by herself. So she asked her friend, Mama Giraffe, can you help me, join me for being a chairperson for the service? I don't know if I can do it all by myself. And so Mama Giraffe said, sure, I'll help. And so they're here together. Mama Giraffe has her kids running around elsewhere just so she could help with the service. And so they're here together. And this is kind of how it goes at our temple. You know, we have different groups and different organizations, and sometimes you're talking to someone with the BWA, or you might be talking to parents from the Dharma school, or doing other things, you know, during the Obonin Bazaar kind of activities and events. And so when we do this, we're able to mix and get to know other people that maybe we knew early on in our lives, and getting reacquainted, and so we keep in touch with each other. And this is one of the advantages that we have at the temple, kind of the life of the temple, and it's very healthy, and it's very supportive to each of us in so many ways. And so this plays out, and here's a very good example here where two of them, not always together, but helping each other to be service chairpersons today. They both have their masks on and continue to remind us to be cautious during this pandemic time. And as you can see, they both have their onenju, so they are ready for service. I would also like to thank Mama Bunny and Mama Giraffe for serving as chairpersons for today. It's always nice for different people, different ones, to volunteer to serve as our chairpersons, and each time they provide a different energy and excitement. Some are very comfortable to be in front of the microphone, and some are a little bit more hesitant and shy, but they have their own personality that they add to the service, and this is always a special part of our service and always appreciated. I think everyone appreciates the different people coming up to help, and it serves as a good example for new members and others to find ways to be a part of the service, be a part of the temple, and the many different roles that actually happen to keep our temples going. And so this is a special part, and I appreciate everyone, all the ones who are able to serve as chairpersons throughout the year. I'd like to share our service order for today. We'll have the reading of the Golden Chain. A change up, usually we have the three treasures, but today we'll read the Golden Chain. This will be followed by the Rai Son Mon. Then I'll take my seat up on the altar for the Sambujo and the Ju Sei Gei. Nembutsu and Ekoku will complete the chanting portion of the service, and then I'll come back for our Dharma message, and we'll conclude with the offering of incense, Oshoko. Okay, so with that, we will begin the reading of the Golden Chain. I hope you've all had a moment to be able to gather all these things so you are prepared for service and you can participate. It's always better and more to participate rather than just to observe quietly. So hopefully you are prepared to do this. The Golden Chain. I am a link in Amida's golden chain of love that stretches around the world. I will keep my link bright and strong. I will be kind and gentle to every living thing and protect all who are weaker than myself. I will think pure and beautiful thoughts, say pure and beautiful words, and do pure and beautiful deeds. May every link in Amida's golden chain of love be bright and strong, and may we all attain perfect peace. Rai Son Mon. Ninjin ukegatashi imasude ni uku. Buppo kikigatashi imasude ni kiku. Konomi konjo ni mukatte dosezumba. Sarani izude no sho ni mukatte kakonomi o dosen. Daishu morotomo ni shishin ni sambo ni kieshi tatematsuru beshi. Mizukara butsu ni kieshi tatematsuru. Masani negawaku wa shujo to tomo ni daido o taige shite mujoi o okosan. Mizukara ho ni kieshi tatematsuru. Masani negawaku wa shujo to tomo ni fukaku kyozo ni irite chie umi no gotoku naran. Mizukara so ni kieshi tatematsuru. Masani negawaku wa shujo to tomo ni daishu o tori shite issai muge naran. Mujo jinjin mimyo no Howa 100,000万号にも愛をことかたし、我ま検問し従事することを得たり、願わくば如来の真実義を消し立てまつらん。ナモ阿弥陀仏、ナモ阿弥陀仏、ナモ阿弥陀仏。ナマンダー、ナマンダー、ナマンダー、ナマンダー。三部上、中世芸。 akudo tsudan zen shumon koso jomanzok iyoro jippo nichigan shujuki tenkon pugen ishukai hozo koseku dokuho chodai shuchu seppo shishiku kuyo isai butsu kusoku shutokuhon kanne shinjoman toku isan gayo nyobun mugechi tsudan mi fusho gangaku erik toshi sai shoson shigan yakoka daisen no kando koku shotenin tochin myoke Namanda, 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 namanda. Namanda, 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 namanda. Good morning again, everyone. Enjoying having this service with you, having all of you here today, here and there. Today we have another Myokonin story to share with you. And you might recall that Myokonin can be considered a wonderfully good person. And so there are many examples of people known to be Myokonin. And so today we're going to be talking about a woman named Osono. Osono. Okay. So when we learn about Buddhism, sometimes we come to a point where describing Amida and the Pure Land, and it's described as far away. The Pure Land is way to the west. So unbelievably far away and distant. okay? And Amida lives in this Pure Land. So this is where Amida is. And when we break down Amida, Buddha, infinite wisdom and infinite compassion, and all of these thoughts or ideas are beyond our conception, beyond our senses, beyond touch, beyond our vision. And so it's hard to consider what this is and how we accept this. At the same time, we hear that we're always surrounded by Amida. Amida is all around us, grasping us, supporting us, sustaining us. And so they seem to be considered contradictory terms, contradictory statements. So how do we resolve this as we try to come to an understanding of our Nembutsu teachings? And so this is a difficulty, way back when and still today. People have trouble with this point. So in this story, Osono was a Myokonin who lived in the countryside of Nagoya. And so in this area where she lived, there were many very devout Shin Buddhist families there. And they were also known to have many followers of the Zen tradition. And so they lived together in the same community. And so Zen Buddhist families and Shin Buddhist families were all part of this community. So there was a young Zen master who had come to live there and had established himself as part of the community and one of the leaders there. And so he knew of Osono, and she had this reputation of being a very devout Shin Buddhist follower. So the Zen master, the young Zen master, thought, with his training and study, certainly he would have a deeper understanding of the Dharma than this older woman who was, illiterate, not educated. And so he went to go and visit her, kind of testing her, trying to see what is it that she might say, what is it that how she thinks about her understanding of Buddhism. So he went over to Osono, and she was very happy to entertain him and be able to have this opportunity to talk to the young master, and so welcomed him to sit and visit for a little while. So the young master asked, Osono-san, what is the name of the Buddha that you look to? And Osono answered, Amida Buddha. So where is Amida? And so Osono answered, my Oyasama, Amida is far, far away to the west. Oyasama can be defined as spiritual parent. So my spiritual parent, my Oyasama, is far, far away to the west. So the master said, so your Oyasama is really far away, very far away. So, oh no. Although Amida is far away, right now he's not there in the Pure Land in the west. So where is he then? Amida is right here. Namo Amida-butsu, Namo Amida-butsu. So at the same time, she breaks into a smile to explain to him that although she just said he's so far away, he's right here, supporting me, sustaining my life. So Amida is right here with me. Namo Amida-butsu, Namo Amida-butsu, Namo Amida-butsu. And so with this exchange, the master left, and later on, talking to his friends, Osono has a very deep understanding and awareness of the Buddha Dharma. And this is what she said. Even I couldn't respond so quickly and spontaneously like she did. Yeah, there's a depth to her understanding. And so Osono had resolved this contradiction of Amida Buddha being so far away and at the same time being right here in her heart. And she has been able to integrate these two seemingly opposite statements and integrate this into her understanding, into her being, into her life. And so this is what we look to as well, to be able to integrate these seemingly contradictory statements. And Buddhism has these. It's a different way of knowing, a different way of seeing the world. And it incorporates more than our usual one or the other, which is a kind of approach to things, and it's wider than that, and it's deeper than that. And so she was able to come to that understanding, and this shows the direction of our own efforts to come to resolve and understand. First to recognize, and then to resolve this. How are we able to resolve these kind of points that Buddhism brings to us? And as we do so, we open to a deeper, wider perspective that Shin Buddhism provides for all of us. Okay? So I think it's a wonderful story, and on occasion we'll be able to share different perspectives from these Myokonin stories. And I think they are a great way to be able to explore our own appreciation and our own understanding of the Nembutsu teachings. So let us close this portion with the Nembutsu. Please join me in Gassho. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda, 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 Namanda. Again, thank you for joining us for service. I think we have regular people who are able to connect with the link that is provided and be able to join us with these services and know how to provide themselves with the readings and the chants that we participate in, and maybe we're all becoming a little bit more accustomed to this type of service. We do miss being able to come together at the temples and look forward to the time when we can do that again. But there's also a growth process, a comfort level that we are able to gain as we become accustomed to these services, videoed services and Zoom meetings and all these different types of things that we've had to encounter and come to work with and through during these pandemic times. So I certainly appreciate all your support, and I hear the different stories. People come with questions and reflections of the services that they have been able to participate in. And so through that, I know that people are there enjoying these services and being a part of these services. When we first started out, who knows who's out there? And I just assumed nobody's out there except me and my chairpersons and my cutouts at the temple and things like this. And so gradually, more and more, I am becoming aware that there are a number of people that are participating, and I really do appreciate your presence here and there. So thank you very much. Now we will be coming to the Oshoko portion of the service. So thank not only you for being here, but thank you again for all the people who contribute to providing these services, flowers, fruits, rice offerings, camera work and video work, and there's a lot involved. So behind the scenes, there are a number of people involved in providing these services, and we thank all of you. So please come up in Oshoko at this time. Prepare your setting at home to light your incense, or to have your flower petals, rocks, pebbles, marbles, whatever you have set out to be this portion of the service, offering of incense. So we will conclude the service with this Gassho. Please join me. Namo Amidons. Namo Amidons. Namo Amidons. Namanda, Namanda, Namanda. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Namanda, 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 Namanda.